Welcome back to Icons of Influence, where we explore the lives and legacies of individuals who fundamentally reshaped how we see ourselves and our world. I'm Hannah Halley, and today's episode celebrates Sir David Attenborough, a global natural historian, broadcaster, and environmental champion whose voice has narrated the story of life on Earth for over 7 decades. From pioneering wildlife filmmaking to sounding the alarm on climate change, Attenborough has inspired generations to love, understand, and protect our planet. Let's dive into the journey of the man whose voice became humanity's echo. Born in London in 1926, David Attenborough's early fascination with fossils and wildlife launched him into a life dedicated to exploration. Educated at Cambridge in natural sciences, he joined the BBC in 1952. By 1954, he was presenting Zoo Quest, an innovative wildlife series filmed on location, introducing audiences to nature's wonders abroad. His defining project arrived in 1979 with Life on Earth. The groundbreaking series chronicled the evolution of life across time, filmed over 3 years in more than 100 locations, and established the language and ambition of wildlife documentaries. He followed it with The Living Planet, The Trials of Life, Life in Cold Blood, The Private Life of Plants, The Life of Birds, and Life in the Undergrowth, completing a landmark encyclopedia of life. With technical innovation, from time-lapse macro filming to infrared nocturnal photography, Attenborough and his team captured previously unseen behaviours and habitats. His style was humble. He appeared sparingly on camera to let nature take centre stage. Attenborough's work shifted from wonder to warning as his storytelling evolved. Blue Planet 2, in 2017, narrated by Attenborough, exposed the horrors of plastic pollution in oceans worldwide, capturing global attention and catalysing policy change, such as plastic bag bans and corporate commitments. The Blue Planet effect reshaped public awareness. In A Life on Our Planet, released in 2020, Attenborough offered his personal witness statement, a retrospective on biodiversity loss, likely ecological futures, and a compelling vision for planetary restoration. The companion book proposed solutions like renewable energy, protected marine zones, plant-rich diets, and universal education. Most recently, at age 99, he starred in Ocean with David Attenborough, a stark, emotional plea against overfishing, marine destruction, and the moral urgency to protect seascapes. He condemns bottom trawling as modern colonialism at sea and urges unified global action to save not just oceans, but our shared future. Despite critiques, the film opened strong and stands as a powerful coda to an epic career. Attenborough isn't just a broadcaster, he's a global advocate. In 2022, he received the UN Environment Programme's Champions of the Earth Lifetime Achievement Award, the UN's highest environmental honour. UNEP praised him for inspiring what it calls the restoration generation. He emphasised that species like whales recovered only when countries work together, and that only unified action can repair ecosystems. He's also served in environmental leadership roles, President Emeritus of Conservation Societies, Patron of Global Trusts, Advisor to Earthshot Prize, and contributor to UN and BBC climate campaigns. His influence includes urging world leaders at COP26 and shaping behavioural change through trusted storytelling, scientific communities, and political figures, including Prince William, Barack Obama, and Billie Eilish, have cited his work as formative to their environmental activism. A Guardian tribute on his 99th birthday celebrated his impact across generations. After nearly a century of storytelling, Attenborough's influence continues to grow. He holds the Guinness World Record for longest career as a natural historian broadcaster. He's earned over 30 honorary degrees, multiple BAFTAs and Emmys, and species have been named in his honour. His documentaries remain culturally relevant, now streaming on platforms like Netflix, Disney Plus, and National Geographic. his latest work continues to blend awe-inspiring cinematography with urgent activism. At 99, he still tells us that if we save the seas, we save our world. His final frontier may be the oceans, and his final gift is awakening us to act before it's too late. He doesn't see a successor. He simply hopes his storytelling has created the space for the next generation to rise. His title is Sir David Frederick Attenborough, but his true legacy is far larger. We are clearer about our planet because we saw it through his eyes. And in doing so, we learned that influence isn't about control. It's about connection, clarity, and collective purpose. Sir David Attenborough's story is more than a biography. It's an evolution, from fascination to documentation to advocacy to moral clarity. He's not just narrated Earth's story, he invited us into it and challenged us to protect what we've seen. If this episode inspired you, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who values our planet. Let's continue to listen, learn, and act with the same wonder and urgency he brought to every frame. Until next time, I'm Hannah Halley, and this was Icons of Influence. Keep looking up and caring deeply.